So now for the new here movie, we get to Rocky 2, a movie that was even more of a risk than really the first movie because Paradise Alley, which previously Stallone directed, and he's directing this movie as well, was more of a risk for the studio because Paradise Alley didn't do that well, and definitely more of a risk for the studio to even do. And really, if you think about it, Rocky 2 is probably one of the best sequels of all time. I mean, to me, it's up there with, Godfather 2. Um, Even some other great sequels that people consider better than the first movie. Like, for instance, Empire Strikes Back. A lot of people say it's better than A New Hope. That's up to you to decide. But what I like about Rocky 2 is it's more of a story about Apollo feeling that he underestimated his opponent because he just saw this as a kiddie fight, for Christmas and all that other stuff. But this time, it's personal. And that's ultimately what makes this, I would say, into what it is, a sequel that's better than the original. And I think also it teaches you that sometimes, you know, life throws stuff at us, that we might not want. Like Rocky doesn't want to fight because you know, but sometimes you just got to take those opportunities. And I think that's what this movie teaches us in a lot of ways. And also, that's really what I like about this movie is that it comes to fruition that Rocky has to fight Apollo again, and, you know, he has to sit there and overcome his fear, you know, and get right back into the ring. And one of the things that works so well about Rocky, so well, is it's a love story. And that's what some of the greatest stories ever are, is love, because love is the greatest feeling ever. Being in love and all that other stuff is a truly great feeling, you know. And when you find that right person, that's the greatest feeling. And that's really what it comes down to, is that this is the greatest feeling of all time, is love. And that's really what people need to realize with Rocky. It's a love story about a man who loves his wife and does what he has to do for his family. And that's one of the reasons why I like it a lot. Rocky 2. It truly is one of the greatest love stories of all time. You know, it truly is. And the whole Rocky franchise is a true great love story. A man who loved a woman. But Rocky 2 expands on that. But let's do the closer here. Please, everyone, go to Pop Pop Tees to buy the merchandise. Link down below in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, especially if you want to support the channel. Buy the merchandise at Pop Pop Tees. That is how you can definitely support this channel and all of our endeavors that we try to do to expand this channel. So, Get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a coffee mug, get yourself anything. Heck, even if you want, if you so inclined, if you want Junebug Films underwear, we will provide that for you. All right. See you guys.